lunch, so let me wear a hairnet. Freaky little bitch when I'm out with Charlie, and we keep more eyes on us than the show iCarly. Bad bitch, make it where you can't get over me. Your ass a pussy, I'm above her like an ovary. I'm talking every day, you gon' wanna hit on this. So sticky, we need a poo ain't got shit on this. Come get you a sample, lip between the camel. Pussy taste sweet, cause I ate my pineapples. Light a couple candles, too, you can handle a pussy gooey like yo before the eggs scramble. Never trust a man who had briefs, cause he gon' wanna fucking keep it brief. Call again when you need something to eat, so I can open my legs, wanna pussy gooey like yo before the eggs scramble. Never trust a man who had briefs, cause he gon' wanna fucking keep it brief. Call again when you need something to eat, so I can open my legs, wanna light a couple candles, too, you can handle a pussy gooey like yo before the eggs scramble. Never trust a man who had briefs, cause he gon' wanna fucking keep it brief. Call again when you need something to eat, so I can open my legs, wanna taste sweet, cause I ate my pineapples. Light a couple candles, too, you can handle a pussy gooey like yo before the eggs scramble. Never trust a man who had briefs, cause he gon' wanna fucking keep it brief. Call again when you need something to eat, so I can open my legs, wanna serve you pussy for your lunch, so let me wear a hairnet. Freaky little bitch when I'm out with Charlie, and we keep more eyes on us than the show iCarly. Bad bitch, make it where you can't get over me. Your ass a pussy, I'm above her like an ovary. I'm talking every day, you gon' wanna hit on this. So sticky, we need a poo ain't got shit on this. Come get you a sample, lip between the camel. Pussy taste sweet, cause I ate my pineapples. Light a couple candles, too, you can handle a pussy gooey like yo before the eggs scramble. Never trust a man who had briefs, cause he gon' wanna fucking keep it brief. Call again.
What? What, like it's hard? Come on! How we doing? Everyone put your hands together for a minute early, gang. That's right. That's right. I'm him. I'm him. If you were... Oh, of course, Maddie draws random stuff. It was so good. Mariana, Brianna, come on! If you were just on my Instagram, subscribers only, we were live, experimenting, trying to get these to work. These have not, like, worked in a long time. The CD player won't work, but look at how cool this is. Okay, Bear, it's been so long. I'm so curious what that's supposed to be playing, but we're here. We're here. And you know what's crazy? Both of them work. Both of them work. that I have. But neither of them, the CD tray is busted. B-U-S-T-E-D, busted. So that's devastating. That's heartbreaking. And I'll never emotionally recover from this. Show of hands. Chat. Show of hands. Here we go. Just a quick show of hands here. Who wants to see my content for tomorrow? A little sneaky peeky. Thoughts? Just gauging everyone's interest here. Me? Okay. Who should I send this to in the DMs? Oh, run a poll? You're right, Tracy. We should run a poll on this one. Let's see. Christine's everywhere. Good, Ella. It's the community moves fast. Show me. Okay, Mariana. We'll do Mariana. Oh. There we go. Angsty, of course, but I feel like I have to pay you, so like, if we do that, let me know what the rate is, because I feel like that's very important. But I just don't know, like, my only Twitch emote, like, stuff that I think of is, like, is this little guy. Look at this, he's always blushing. He's always blushing. Quinn was seen. Oh! You see it? Okay, we sent this to Mariana. But yes, this is what we're doing. Twitter. This. The little guy is the German version of Hello Kitty, I feel like. What is this? Okay, here we go. A sick, nasty emote, yes. Boom. Okay, wait. Time out. I should stop the 80s music to get the full effect, right? Here we go. This is based off the trend of, this is based off that trend of that guy. Pirates of the Caribbean Cup.
Thank you.
Trying to get a sponsorship here.
Oh, I hate that.
we went back in time.
And looking at it, bro, we gotta go ahead and get in at least 10,000.
This isn't as funny on the rewatch. I was having a great time making this. I don't know if this is as funny. This is good or no? I thought this was funny when I made it, and then just rewatching it now, I got real insecure. Okay, let me see if I can find the OG. Let me see if I can find the OG here. What's his name? It's like Ashton something. This is what I'm making fun of. I think I'm gonna re-edit it. Oh, I just remember. Okay, yeah. I just remember. I want to do something like this. It's gonna be me listening to a. This is gonna be me listening to an episode of ETH Animale's YouTube. So let me remember that.
We're gonna be serious about the Lord's business.
Listen, I ran indoor track in college, you know. We were conference champs. When I tell you wearing this, like, the compression sleeves on your calves is the lamest thing I've ever seen in my life, that is coming from a place of, like, I'm an industry expert. I'll get a watch from my mom. Yeah, we can make the shots quicker. We can make shots quicker. I'm not doing that. That's gross.
So looking at it, bro, we gotta go ahead and get in at least 10,000.
No, Heather, this is.
Thank you.
Thank you. But yeah, that's what we're cooking with. I'm gonna have to do some work on that. But we're there. Oh, I like compression shorts. What is this? Oh, this is Marvin. terrible job of cleaning the mirror. I want to watch the day in the life of the woman.
Eating healthy doesn't have to be boring.
Great catch. What an athlete. Ugly ass shoes. Hi, Paige.
Let's go!
Fake Van Cleave. If it's not real, get out of my face. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah. I'm obsessed because that is Marvin from Big Brother 24. And what just blows my mind is we almost got this guy on our screen, and he would have absolutely been in an All Men's Alliance.
What's more important to me, winning the game or being more appreciated by fans? Maybe later on, the fans can appreciate me. For right now, we're going to focus on winning the game. That's more important to me. So my greatest weakness, I would think, is my physical appearance, because immediately someone looks at me, they see a threat, they see an automatic threat. So that's definitely a weakness, because I can't really, act as though I wasn't like physically fit to play the physical games. And my greatest strength is actually my mentor. Is actually
He's got something in his eyes. I hope he's okay.
Pretty smart person, and that's something that people might not see in me just looking at me, because they might just be focused on how big I am, so they won't see that I'm actually mentally strong as well. So that's my being mentally strong is my greatest strength. As far as winning the game, something that where I'll pretty much draw the line is maintaining my character, So if that means like being myself, not doing something that I normally wouldn't do outside the house, I wouldn't do that. So just maintaining my character, the person that I am coming into the house, is the same person that I will be in the house. I believe so. Hopefully that doesn't change.
That's crazy, because here's the thing, right? Marvin, ripped guy, very clearly attractive. Joseph crushes him. And so, like, I didn't get anything in that like Joseph couldn't offer. So why was he the pick? Thank goodness he got caught being on like America's Got Talent or whatever it was. Like, thank goodness, because I feel like Joseph really did deliver. Like, Joseph is just a deeper like person, And maybe that's only because we got like more content with Joseph and I've met Joseph in real life. But wow. It was The Circle. Wasn't he also...
You were going to be a superstar. Do you hear me?
Yes, thank you so much.
Listen, congratulations. We'll see you in the next round. Make me proud, man.
Thank you so much.
Thank goodness he was on The Circle.
I will.
That's crazy. Oh, hey. You want to be on reality TV? You gotta start doing crunches, okay? You gotta do crunches stat. Cause otherwise, what are you to do? You just gotta be ripped, bro. And you know what's crazy? Oh, I love that. Let's watch your video again. I don't know. Now I'm kind of embarrassed. I remembered that there was more to do, but we'll pull up. We'll pull it up. We need to go ahead and get at least 10,000. That's the funniest thing. Is like, okay, we'll do it choppier. We'll be choppier, right? That's true. This is great. This is great.
Thank you.
Okay, I could cut there.
Oh, I hate that. And looking at it, bro, we gotta go ahead and get in at least 10,000.
So I need putting on rings and ice, you know, like, you know, an ice check where I put on a watch, I'll put on my rings, right? That's Ruby right there. I'll put on Rubina's friendship bracelet. And then I need a scene of watching Ethanimail. That'll be funny. That'll be funny. Speaking of Ethanimail, I sent him. I'll just call him Ethan. I sent him my pitch for the video, right? Just for the buddy games. Can you hear this? No, you can't. Okay. Let me pull this up then. I got this like really cool, like this was a cool moment for me. Make you sitting on the toilet last for 2 hours. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna be 100% straight up going into this. Before I listened to your pitch, I thought I was gonna listen to it. I thought I was gonna like look at the pictures you sent. I was gonna be like, oh, like what a goofy like idea, thinking that it was all like a joke video. But then I sat down and listened, and like this is legitimately a good pitch. Utilizing buddy game.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. One of my favorite YouTubers. One of my favorite YouTubers saying that that's like a good idea is that's pretty cool. So, and he showed me how to like record stuff like that. So this video is going to be really good. It's not going to just be me sitting here. There's going to be voiceover and stuff like that. And so, Angsty, I was so excited. Even just like hearing his voice, I'm like, oh my god, that's his voice from the YouTube videos. Okay, let's do this thing. That's right. Hasn't been touched in 14 days. If you have any questions or concerns, anything that you want to know more about, feel free to ask, because I think that that's the strength of Minecraft Monday, is that it's like I can also answer all of your questions and things like that. Like, I feel like this is... Baby gasps? That's pretty fun. Yeah, he's great. He's great. He's important to, like, the community and stuff like that. I haven't really talked to Peridium at all. I don't know if, like, I don't know if he likes me or not, but I also like Peridium's videos as well. Oh! Okay, Star, BBL. That's huge. That's good, that's good. He's probably in the camp of like, oh boy, this guy sucks though, realistically. I don't know if anyone saw, I posted the clip of Cleo from Holes saying my name a bunch of times from that raid, and he retweeted it. I was like, ah! Ah! Yeah. And then someone responded to it who follows me, was like, I was in his TikTok live when this happened. And I'm like, that must be pretty cool if you're like a BB fan and you're like, wait a second. I'm watching, like, that's such a small world situation. We are building a death pit, let's not forget. Oh, dang it. I need some lava at some point. It's okay, Ella. There's no expectation for anyone to stay during a raid and stuff like that. And I think people know that, like whenever Puya raided me that one time, I was like, okay, you're all gonna dip here in like 5 minutes, I bet, so. I wouldn't worry about it. No need to apologize. I posted the Big Brother cruise today, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't expect anyone to sign up for it. It's too much money. It's too much. Like, I'm worried because this one alumni from my fraternity is really supportive. And he's like, oh, I might go to this. I'm like, okay, I don't know how to tell you this. Don't do it, bro. It's too expensive, you know? It's like $7,000 from my understanding. There might be different rooms available, but it's like, it's too much. I'm pretty sure that's what I was told. And so I can't, on goodwill. Okay, well, the thing, Brianna, the last time I looked was that was all that was available. $2K, that's good, I guess, but still. How do I look in the... Oh. Okay. It is, like, vaguely over the summer. Oh. victim out there, not gonna lie to you. Wait, really? Wait. It says December on there? Wait. Oh, the OTE. Yeah. I was about to crack up. If you go to this casting in Texas, I'll be there. That's crazy. My friend Malachi just posted, he was at a different, not our high school, but a different high school playing soccer. Okay, perfect. I needed this. Yeah, they made this graphic that's not the best. June 9th. It's not the best, but Sharpshooter, are you in here? I know that they had to leave the I mentioned this. Mary posted this on her TikTok or her.
Like, the back of your head is ridiculous. No, what I was gonna really say is, it's really wild how like you play Survivor and you like imagine what your life would be, you know, when you come back and the show is airing, and like, wow, I like never knew I would be having beef with a vegetable.
And I commented, I said, meanwhile, my biggest supporter is Sharpshooter69. And she said, LMFAO. Friendship initiated. Alright, this is how we get them. This is how we get them. Zucchini pasta with steamed broccoli. Love it. Love it. Okay, I need a little... one... Oh. 2. 3 buckets. For the sake of convenience. And you're probably like, wait, Quinn, what do you need all those buckets for? I'm happy you ask. I'm happy you ask. We need some lava. Stat. We're gonna put lava on the top of our tower here, and it's gonna all the way down. Paige, good night. Thank you for stopping by. It is very appreciated. So I just gotta find lava real quick, which, like, how hard can that be? Oh. Hold on. Wait a second. Let me handle something real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Before I die, hold on. Let's just go ahead and die in our house real quick, and then we can pick everything back up, you know? Oh, cool. I can't run anymore. Awesome. Hey, Amber, how are you? Is there an ETH Animal video of where it's like him talking about me? Like, you know, like, does he do a preseason? I can't remember. But either way, I'm gonna have him talking about me in the video. I'm thinking of that. Amber, how are you? How's your day going so far? Woo! Oh. Uh-huh. 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 Now, if you excuse me, probably gonna jump from this very high height. Yeah. The problem was right when I got out of the Big Brother house and I was at that Airbnb with the rest of BB26, I was trying to watch all the YouTube videos and Joseph yelled at me. He was like, no, turn it off. He was like, we're not doing this right now, bro. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry. And I know he was right, but still. I just need one of these bad boys, you know? Pretty chill in the office? Ooh, where do you work? What do you do for a living, huh? Oh. How do I... Is it this one? Okay, perfect. Yes, yes, yes. Wait, I should do this, hold on. Everyone come in. Twitter. They directly, they look you in the eyes and they say, don't go on Twitter. And I said, that's crazy that you think I would listen to you. I was like, what? You think I'm not going on Twitter? And then the first thing I saw was like, lesbians for Quinn. I tweeted, and then I look again, and then it says non-binary ghouls. I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. That's literally the first thing I did. I FaceTimed my friend Maya, and I was like, what do you think of like my final twos? I know I was doing too much, but you understand. And Maya knew what I was trying to do. Like, you know, just have a good time and play really hard. But I was like, who's my favorite final two? And I was like, is it Leah? And then Maya was like, it took a little bit, but yes, Leah's our favorite right now. I was like, okay, good. Where was that hole at? Liked Joseph. Yup, it's true. She's telling me that. Is she wearing a pink dress? Is she wearing a pink dress? Yup. She's so cool. Okay, let's do this thing. We just need a bunch of lava, okay? We need 3 buckets of lava. Okay, this is how we get out. Perfect. Oh. Okay, timeout, Buster. Oh boy. Okay, perfect. Okay, we're good. Let me just put this here. Okay. Come on, dude. They're gonna make me go all the way up here? That's crazy. Why can't I just, like, you know? And you're not watching. I don't even know if I have the channel for it. This is crazy. This is crazy. I'll watch the... Well, it's not like I know what's going on. We all agree to snitch on Quinn. This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm gonna watch a YouTube video about it later, you know? I'm not here to figure out who wins The Bachelor. I'm just here to cheer on the... Can you just give... Sir, the lava! Just give me the lava. Come on. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, here we go. Come on, let's go. Go, go, go. Let's go. Let's do this. I thought it would be way easier to get lava. This is unhinged. Please. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I've already found my favorite person on The Bachelor, so like, who am I supposed to root for now? What, like, it's gonna get better? This is like if, you know, watching Big Brother after you've seen me play. It's like, well, now what? What's left? Okay. Okay, where's the rest of the lava? Damn it. I want to get into Drag Race as well. So maybe we can do that together and we'll cheer each other to success. Wait, what are you, why are you insulting yourself here, Offbeat Zero? Oh. Okay. Yeah, dude, yeah, come on. Ow. Ow. I just want lava. I just want some lava. Is that too much to ask for? What is this? What is this? Ow, ow, ow! Okay, time out. We should watch this. Who the fuck is, bro? Who's Spencer Pratt? I really don't know. Is this it? I don't watch it. I don't watch it. I'm sorry. What is he from? What's The Hills? Is that like a The Hills? This is crazy. Okay, okay.
You're about to see a game play out. This is the craziest thing I've ever done.
Oh my God!
20 strangers locked in a house.
Yes!
They will receive clues to help them escape and steal a prize climbing to $1 million. What's stopping them? Each other.
We need to make sure nobody gets out.
We have to pull the lever to sound the alarm and hit the button to close the gate.
They're running! Somebody's running! Hit the button!
Half of the players are reality royalty.
We know. Oh wait.
Half of the players.
We know her. We know her. That's so dope.
Are reality royalty.
Any money is great. Divorce lawyers are very, very expensive.
And the other half are reality rookies.
I'm a firefighter. I want to be able to take care of my mother.
I'm Omarosa. She is a master at these games.
The diabolical Spencer Pratt. We built this reality TV villain thing.
I've seen my competition. Not concerned.
We're prisoners, and we're prison guards.
I don't feel like you can get out of this house alone.
I'm gonna exit out the window, disguised as a crew member, Kim, and try to distract everyone.
I don't know if I trust them fully to split the money.
Hit the button!
Boom. Don't believe anything. They're all freaking psycho liars.
It's a wicked game we're playing.
We're so close!
Everyone not getting along.
You're dead to me.
What did I miss? What did I miss?
Competition. Not concerned.
We're prisoners, and we're prison guards.
I don't feel like you can get out of this house alone.
I'm gonna exit out the window, disguised as a crew member.
Not concerned.
We're prisoners, and we're prison guards.
I don't feel like you can get out of this house alone.
I'm gonna exit out the window, disguised as a crew member, Kim, and try to distract everyone.
I don't know if I trust them fully to split the money.
Hit the button!
Boom.
Don't believe anything. They're all freaking psycho liars.
It's a wicked game we're playing.
We're so close!
Everyone not getting along.
You're dead to me.
That's actually relaxing.
Getting a little hot.
Everyone's lying to each other.
You come for me, don't miss.
Hit the button!
We never said this game would be easy.
Somebody got out.
You just gave away $444,000.
Oh my God.
Get me out of here.
Somebody got out.
You just gave away $444,000.
Oh my God.
Get me out of here.
I'm about to be so annoying on April 11th. It's about to go crazy. That's so good. I can't wait to watch it. Let's see what people are thinking. Fun fact, 4 of the rookies have been on other shows. The wildest game of all time. Let's go. 4 hours ago. Okay. Looks fun. I'm ready. Spencer Pratt. I'll be watching. What's wrong with hosting a... Oh, Raphael's on the same way. I'm like, what? Bottom of the barrel casting. Cringe. Hard pass. Now what? Now what? Okay, we're gonna do 2 episodes. It's gonna be called the Got to Get Out-a-thon. Okay? Thoughts, okay? And then it's like, it drops the 11th. And then it's like, I do, on the 12th, Okay, so the 11th will happen. I will make my slideshow for it. We'll cover it on the 12th, right? Then on the 13th, we're going to do 2 more episodes, and it'll... What's up, Bisbra? Are you doing 2 episodes a day? I think so. Half and half? But I really want to make sure that people get their shine and I'm able to properly glaze, really. This is so good. We'll watch it one more time. That's so fun.
You're about to see a game play out.
This is the craziest thing I've ever done.
Oh my God!
20 strangers locked in a house.
Yes!
They will receive clues to help them escape and steal a prize climbing to $1 million. What's stopping them? Each other.
We need to make sure nobody gets out. We have to pull the lever to sound the alarm and hit the button to close the gate.
They're running! Somebody's running! Hit the button!
Half of the players
Okay.
are reality royalty.
Any money is great. Divorce lawyers are very, very expensive.
And the other half
Cop, artist, private investigator, creator, filmmaker, writer, mathematician, MMA fighter.
are reality rookies.
I'm a firefighter. I want to be able to take care of my mother.
I'm Omarosa. She is a master at these games.
The diabolical Spencer Pratt. We built this reality TV villain thing.
I've seen my competition. Not concerned.
We're prisoners, and we're prison guards.
I don't feel like you can get out of this house alone.
I'm gonna exit out the window, disguised as a crew member, Kim, and try to distract everyone.
I don't know if I trust them fully to split the money.
Hit the button!
Don't believe anything. They're all freaking psycho liars.
It's a wicked game we're playing.
We're so close!
Everyone not getting along.
You're dead to me.
That's actually relaxing.
Getting a little hot.
Everyone's lying to each other.
You come for me, don't miss.
Hit the button!
We never said this game would be easy.
Somebody got out.
You just gave away $444,000.
Oh my God.
Get me out of here.
Get me out of here. They had to end strong. They had to end strong. They had to. They had to. She had to get him. I want to play this game. This one.
Look at this here. You see what I did that there?
What?
Look.
Celebrity. Celeb.
You're about to see a game play out.
This is the craziest thing I've ever done.
Oh my God!
20 strangers locked in a house.
Yes!
They will receive clues to help them escape and steal a prize climbing to $1 million. What's stopping them? Each other.
We need to make sure nobody gets out. We have to pull the lever to sound the alarm and hit the button to close the gate.
They're running! Somebody's running! Hit the button!
This is so good. This is so good. Oh. Shit. I died? What the? This is smart. This is smart. Yup. Perfect. Oh, what's up, Joseph? Like the show? So, I don't know. It looks like you're just, a bunch of people are locked in the house you're all trying to escape, but I feel like the longer you're in there, the more money is added to the pot. And if you escape, then you get to take the money and maybe split with people, because that seemed... I'm not quite sure. I have no idea. Full transparency? Not the faintest clue. Joseph, I'm gonna send you a DM later. I have this idea for a YouTube video and like a reality TV. It's me fixing a reality TV show. But just know. I think you'll think it's a cool video. Like my goal in making this video is that you think it'll be cool. Brianna, exactly. Mike Bloom talks about it? Okay, let's do this then. Just give me 12 seconds, okay? Let's see. Okay. Oh, 40 minutes is crazy.
Breaking news are happening now.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Reality Flash. My name is Mike Bloom, and I'm here to bring you the flashiest breaking news in the wild world of reality TV. And today, I've got for you a new all-star reality series that has recently been announced that has all the fans out there saying, get out! But first, you know I would never be one to fish for likes, but of course I am always fishing for subs and tips. So be sure to first subscribe to this podcast.
All right, come on, Mike. Let's get to it, Mike.
And while you're there, leave a rating and review. Don't immediately get out once you end up showing up to that page. Please, any kind words would be greatly appreciated, especially since this podcast is still nubile in the course of its development. And of course, if you spot any reality TV news out there that you want me to cover, as we're talking about today, it does include shows and products and cast members, even both old and new. No spam, no solicitations, just tips at therealityflash.com. Again, that is just tips at therealityflash.com. Got to get out.
Okay, here we go.
Now, that is not just something that I tell myself when I am having the umpteenth conversation with a relative at a family gathering and they ask me, what do you do for a living? And I got to explain all this. Got to get out is...
Joseph, I'm the same way. I'll be honest. If it's not positive about me, I'm not about to listen to it. Oh, a podcast is going to give me advice on my game. You weren't there. Unless it's positive, to which you're dead on. But like, you know...
Also the name of a new reality series that is coming to Hulu on April 11th. Very recently announced, actually on Friday at the time that I'm releasing this podcast. So, this new show is hosted by Simu Liu, of course, Hollywood actor extraordinaire. The Shang-Chi star is stepping into the ring of unscripted TV. The former Barbie star is going out of the box in his next career choice. And we hope this show is Kim's convenient for his filming schedule. There you go. You got like 3...
Well, Amber, they were nice to him, so that was easy.
Simu Liu jokes out of me. Pick whatever poison you want. And I do mean poison, because these puns are literal death. But yeah, they're bringing in Simu, maybe off the back of like the Joe Manganiello vein of actors coming in to take a turn at the unscripted. And he will be helming this brand new show featuring, I would not say a brand new cast necessarily, but certainly one of the oddest ones I can remember watching reality TV. So what is Got to Get Out about? Basically, the subject to which this odd sentence of an odd show is referring to is this mansion, this house that 20 different television personalities are going to be staying in. And their goal at different points in the season will be temptations, offers that might have them try to leave the premises. Here's some more details, and this is actually from People, which we'll get into a little bit more, not just the subject, but the publication. And this is from an official synopsis, I guess, released by Hulu. This says, lies and lunacy collide in this exhilarating competition series where an outrageous mix of reality icons and crafty gamers must conspire to get
I do agree with that. A lot of the people who drop commentary and are so opinionated, and this is, you know, extends to people on Twitter as well, where it's like, okay, but you're not in the room with us, right? Like, you're not picking up on the tone. You don't understand how disarming people are. Like, actually, you have like a one-way thinking of how communication works, and you're letting that bleed into your perspective of how social situations should be run. But the truth is, if any of us within the Big Brother or Survivor or anything followed your framework, we would have never found ourselves on reality TV to begin with. Like, you know? And so I think that there's validity, and I like my favorite part of listening to any content was like, this is my favorite show and I want to have community and talk about it. But it's like, I'm not watching it because I need to hear someone else's perspective. It's because I just like hearing about my favorite show. And that's always kind of been my perspective on it. And then then some of them were less than nice. And a lot of them were really, really nice, but I'm not about to fish through the slop, you know? But it's very good. I think that I think that it's fine, you know?
out. In this house, time is money. As the clock ticks up, so does the prize money. The longer they stay, the greater their chance to earn more. They can split the money equally in the end, or, at any point in time, try to make their escape with the accumulated money all for themselves, leaving others to start again at $0. From wild strategies and temptations to shifting alliances and unbelievable escape attempts, the players will try any and every way to make it out of the gate and win the prize. And so I'm also going to refer a bit to a Hollywood Reporter article that first reported this entire idea of a series back in like 2023. So this is a concept that's been a bit long in the tooth, though we didn't necessarily know about its casting, specifically the reality TV side of it and the veterans that were being brought in, until this cast recently released. So the Hollywood Reporter article goes into a little bit more detail as to what the mechanics are, besides, again, this sort of more boilerplate synopsis. So essentially, everyone is living inside of this house. And in the corner is sort of like a cross between a stopwatch and the counter from Squid Game, where apparently every second that they last in the house, I think they get $100, and it's a 10-day experience. So you do the math. Don't worry, they do it for you. It gets up to like a little bit over $800,000.
I wish that too, because I feel like Chappelle, like,
and then apparently also over the course of the
I
show,
feel like Chappelle is more equipped to like, not more equipped. Like Taryn does a good job, but like I feel like Chappelle is really good about serving it back to people to hear your thoughts. And I know, like, with my deep dive, I wish that I would have been asked questions. Instead, it was just like someone telling me what happened and me reacting, which I think it's still a good end product. But I was really hoping that I would be like, hey, like, what were your first thoughts of everyone when you got in the house? You know, walk me through like this conversation you had with so-and-so. You mentioned that you wanted to play like Turner. I didn't see that at all. Like, where was that coming from? And then I would have the opportunity to be like, yeah, I wanted to say I was emulating a player that was non-threatening to other people in the house so that they wouldn't think I was as sneaky or conniving. You know, I think it's a red flag if someone says their favorite player is Dan, because then you're like, well, wait a minute. And instead it was just like, so this happened, and you're like, what? That's crazy. And then they just move on, you know? And I'm like, well, I would have liked to yap more, but
these players are going to be competing in various challenges to then add money to that pot as well to bring the grand total up to $1 million. Think of it, you know, in sort of the vein of The Mole or even The Traders, of competing alongside each other in a cooperative spirit to get money into.
Bro, Joseph, he told me, or he was talking about Chelsea, or he was talking to Chelsea about me, saying that it's a good thing that she didn't put up Cam during her first HOH because I would have gotten him out. And I'm like, that's just not true. I was like, no, it's not. I wouldn't have gone after Cam. What was it, week 2 or week 3? Week 2. I'm not flipping on the Pentagon week 2, brother. I don't know what you're talking about. Like,
to this pot.
Hey, don't ever speak on my behalf.
You can compare it to a literal pot with a hole in the bottom, consistently draining water or funds. Because
what I mentioned is like, I remember talking about with T-Core and Chemo, I was like, if we did an early like, yeah, it's like, okay, so now I'm on the outs of the Pentagon, dude. That doesn't make sense. Like, I think you mentioned it once, but it's never serious. I did mention, I was like, yeah, if we were to do like a double eviction on like week 4 or 5, I was like letting Chemo and T-Core know. I was like, I feel like we should go after like the biggest targets in the house. Like, I think that that's what the tool of a double eviction should be. And I was explaining to, like, at the time, like, for example, I think Cam and Chelsea are, like, in a really, really good position. This is also when we're having conversations about, I really wanted to rock with, I also wanted the underdogs to be something. So I was, like, trying to water those plants. There's no way that's, no. I'm curious
what's
about
going
that.
to happen is people will be minding their own business, going about their day-to-day in this house, just watching time and money tick up. And then at certain points, the gate to the house will open and a getaway car will show up. And it'll present an opportunity for these cast members to essentially walk out of the game. If they do choose to walk out, and they get past the gate and into the car, however much money is showing on that timer, they bank. They basically walk away from it. So think about these personal offers that come in Deal or No Deal Island, or again, the Mole. But instead of just taking money that's sort of given to you by production, you are basically taking the money that everyone, including yourself, has raised so far. But there is a bit of a catch. You know, you can't just wait for the opportune moment and then say, see ya, suckers, and, you know, flip the double bird and then walk out thousands of dollars richer. Because there's also apparently a big red button, staple style, I suppose, though this seems far from easy. And if somebody catches you trying to leave and bank that money, they will hit the red button. And apparently, I don't know, like, I'm thinking Lost Swan style, like, klaxon goes off, lights start flashing on and off. But most importantly, the gate will lock, preventing your escape. So this is going to present a lot of really interesting dimensions. I mean...
Sounds fun, you know? We'll just have Demi explain it. Oh, fuck. You also told... what's it called? I need some wood. Yeah, I was concerned, Joseph, early on that you, like, I was concerned that you thought that you were in a better position than me, like, within the collective. This is, like, that's how early days this is. That, like, when I would discuss with Chemo and T-Core about flipping on the collective, I was like, we have to tell Joseph, like, we have to break the news. Hi, Devin, we were just talking about you. It was like, we're gonna have to break the news to Joseph that, like, like, yo, you are not at the top. You are not at the top of the collective. You're in the trenches with us. We were talking about how cool you are, And we were just watching, literally 2 seconds ago, Hulu's new, like, got to get out, information and all that. We watched the trailer. Yes. Everyone's talking about how gorgeous you look in your dress. People can't stop talking about it. Bro, Joseph, I remember talking to you about the Cedric bringing you up. I was like, he's saying you as a pawn. And you're like, that doesn't make sense. Okay. Let's do this, by the way. BT dubs. Music's a little loud. Sorry. Let me put that down then. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. What happened to your stuff? Well, it was lost forever. And so I'm gonna have to go mining for more stuff. Boom. This is for Offbeat 0. She sprinted. She. There goes my phone. She. Ah! Ah! Ow! Ah, that hurt! Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh! Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Oh my god, I dropped my phone and then smashed my hand in that. This is Demi though. This is Demi. Heels on, dress flourishing in the wind. Paparazzi chasing her. Okay, yeah, thank you. That hurts so bad. It's true. It's true. If you try to even capture the essence, you find yourself in a world of pain. It's crazy. It's graphic and it's scary. Yeah. Yeah. It's your bestie, yes. No, please, work it out. Can we get this together, please? We're all kidding. I texted our castmates today, Joseph, about the amazing race. I sent them all, well, most of them a text, being like, hey, super proud of you. I hope that you're doing good. Like, I'm very proud of you. I know you're gonna do a good job. You've got this. That kind of thing. I'm crushed because, friend of the show, not from our season, posted on their story immediately being like, yeah, I died. Oh my god. You probably guess who. Oh, yeah. That was the person I didn't text. Oh, wait, I did text Tucker. Wait! Oh, sorry. Wait a minute. Mr. Deloyer. I'm not seeing it. Oh, before he left. I see. My fingers are still warm from smashing them on the... Goodness gracious. But we're popping off. We're doing great. Come on, dude. You know, like, we're so close to succeeding. Okay, what's it called? I feel like BB26 is in its renaissance, you know? Like, I feel like, we're all in this together. Bro, Matt just thought that we were the reason he was going home. Like, that's so funny to think about. Like, he very, like, you know, he was saying Angela's name, right? Angela then targets him, and then he's like, I can't trust the guys. And it's like, okay, so then he forms an alliance without us, and it's like, what the... I was so insulted when I heard about the barbershop. I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't get a call because I thought that you physically threatened a woman. My fault, dog. Like, well, I mean, like, informing Angela of, like, what's going on. Because with that logic, then, like, I also played a role. But it was just me being a good ally, you know? Like, putting it on her radar. Yeah, Joseph, same. I told her, I was like, because, you know, she was so upset about, like, the showmance thing. And so I told her, I was like, hey, like, you shouldn't be feeling this bad. Like, he's capitalizing on this. Like, you should not feel bad. Don't worry about it. And then she's like, what? And I was like, yeah, he's telling everyone he's milking it. And then, so it's like, but he's doing that. He is saying that. And then, especially when you pair it with the fact that she said that he physically intimidated her, I was like, okay, well. But did he threaten her? Like, okay, threaten is crazy. I feel like he laid out, like, if you go after me, he just did it wrong. If... Love this. Are you gonna post that on the, Discord? Or do you want me to link it? But, like, what Matt should have done is, Angela, like, I want to work with you. Joseph, same. I literally said that on my, I was on a Survivor podcast last night, and they're like, would you want to be on a tribe with all women? I was like, yes. I didn't want to work with any of the guys in my season. But then everyone ended up being so cool that I was like, this is stupid. Like, where's our, like, super mega jock that doesn't respect people? Like, I was, like, looking around like, come on. Give me something to hate here. Come on. Nothing. Everyone was so nice. It's crazy. But if Matt had played it where he was like, if Matt had played it like, look, Angela, I want to work with you. Like, I want to bury the hatchet. Even though he could be lying, and he should lie in that situation. Angela, like, I want to work with you. Like, seriously. I just feel like we got off on the wrong foot. and I'm sorry if I like took your joke too seriously. Like, I really thought that you were like, you know, trying to expose me in front of everyone, and so I'm sorry if I took that way too seriously. I want to work with you. I want to get this taken care of, and if you like go after me, if I win HOH next week, people are gonna expect me to go after him or go after you, and I like that's the last thing I want to do. And then if she's like, so if you win HOH, you're going after me, and be like, I don't know, because like I want to work it out, but if you're gonna go after me this week, it's like hard for me to imagine like us being able to rebuild that. Like, is there anything I can do to fix the relationship this week or what? And now Angela's not the person to have this conversation with, but like, if you had, like, if you were HOH and Matt makes that pitch to you, Joseph, I'm willing to bet you're more receptive to the idea of like, okay, let's work this out. Dude, Matt cracks me up. Dude, that would have been, you know what, Joseph? At least we can both agree, probably. I'm cutting Matt. Matt is perfect for reality TV. Matt's good for reality TV. He's very funny. Like, I think that he's perfect. Like, he's messy. He's very self-serious. And I think that that's an underrated, like, you have to take yourself a little serious, you know? Otherwise, like, then, if you're self-aware, that's camp on a new level, but he did try to do that as well. Yes. Matt of Big Brother 26. Not 25, okay? Can I show my postseason rankings? Yeah, what are your thoughts? What are your... You can, like, copy and paste it in here. Yeah. This is how we get Demi and Joseph on the same size. Aside. Is this in terms of talent or entertainment? If we're talking player status, this is what I have. This isn't in any specific order. This isn't in any order. This is like... I like, this isn't in any specific order, but like, you played a really good game. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you're so slick, you know? Like, I respect that. You didn't volunteer for the block ever. Stuff like that. But this is like my 2 seconds of thought put into it. Let's resume. Let's resume. Okay, here we go. I like to imagine, like, Demi, do you talk with your Bachelor besties about, like, where you're ranked, you're like, okay, who was good at The Bachelor? Like, I really like to imagine that. See, I can't, bro, the fact, a lot of people are like, Cedric should get a second chance, Cedric should get a second chance. I'm like, but to be fair, it's wild to give him a second chance, when in his first chance, he didn't watch like a full season. He watched like just the competitions, you know? Cedric getting his second, yeah, and he's probably crushing it, you know? But I'm like, oh yeah, Demi, we know that. That is true. Which, you know what? He did learn. He did learn. But remember when he was like explaining how he studied for the show? He's like, yeah, you know, I mean, like I watched, see who won the competitions, who got put up on the block, stuff like that. I'm like, you skipped over all the social strategy stuff? Okay. Okay. Casting's like, we love it. Oh my god. Now me getting exposed. Is he? I don't know. I think he said he also, yeah, he probably watched some YouTube videos about it, which is cool, but that's not... Oh my god. Wait, what's going on here? Maddie B, hi, how are you? Hold on, I'm trying to catch up here. I can't find the message. Oh, fuck. Okay, you know what? I'm not invested anymore. Perfect. Oh, I had the hiccups. But, hey, but, you know what? True. But I get to text her. So, this is a real one. Okay, here we go, here we go. I like that Buds Ford just shared their their area code. I don't know if what to do in that situation. I did have a very funny situation where I met a woman from in Target, and she was like, "My name's Bobby Joe." I was like, "It's very nice to meet you, Bobby Joe," right? And and then she shares like, "Oh, I just love watching you," whatever. And I was like, you know, it's so funny. My friend Cedric from the show was actually from Duncan. And he told me that, and it was crazy, but, you know, Duncan sucks. She then goes, I'm from Marlow. Huh. Which is 20 minutes away from Duncan, Oklahoma, which is where, bye, Mariana. Oh, okay, perfect. Love that. But Cedric is technically from Marlow. It's just like, oh, yikes. My bad. Ooh, yeesh. I'm begging to just find some iron, you know? I know that, also chat, let the record show. I know. I know that there's better ways to mine, but I think that this is the fun way of doing it. And so I'm hoping that it works out. Have I met like the casuals? I would say so. I'm very lucky with like he's the best guy around. But luckily, right, like so the casual audience also likes me. So I feel like I'm pretty lucky where if I meet someone out in public, whether they're like a Facebook or just like they only watch the show, they generally like me and my presence on the show. They'll ask me about Leah and stuff and be like, never forget the crazy stuff that people were asking at OTE. That was crazy. There's this lady, Donna, who was like insulting Joseph to us, and we're like, do you think we're gonna take your side? And I remember it was like Big Brother style. I went and told Joseph instantly. I was like, yo, this crazy lady said your name. But don't worry, we didn't laugh. Thanks, Simply Kenobi. I'm happy you that's really deep into my run there, but no, I'm just kidding. But I appreciate you appreciating my sense of humor. Man, Cedric, I forgot what his voice sounds like, you know? Maybe someday we'll go to Universal Studios together. Oh yeah, I do think that's very funny when the casual audience, like, whenever you see someone who's like, Quinn should have just worked with Tucker. I'm like, I feel like that's not good for me, you know? Like, because here's the thing. Joseph, I need you to weigh in. Imagine I flip and I vote to keep Tucker that week. It's safe to assume he's still gonna like go after me low-key, right? Like if we voted out Angela that week, I feel as though I still would have been cooked, you know? I mean, Joseph very recently said that he talked to Cedric every week, so if he still is in the chat, I would like his opinion, but... I don't think so. I think that I'm cooked, bro. Cause, bro, I don't know. Whoa, okay. That's scary. Oh, I've been streaming for like, over a month and stuff like that. I honestly, Joseph, do you know what would have really convinced me? Is if he wasn't trying to trick me with the vote. Like, had he just been on, like, if he was honest, like, all right, bro, like, it would have been a good, like, show of faith, I felt like. Well, no, I'm a liar. I was gonna get rid of him. I was really pissed because I thought that he had everyone snowed and that they were too scared to go after him. So I think I would have gone after him anyway. I have to be honest. I think I would have still gone after him, but I just think that the risk of me looking naive outweighed my interest in taking the... Because he's also so dangerous in these competitions. Like, if you let him in the jury stage, there's not a competition he can't win. But the problem is this comp beast wants me out. Like, I just couldn't justify it. I also, okay. He's not on his phone right now, right? Neither is Chelsea. So we can get your opinions on this. Chelsea kept saying, especially like in her deep dive, how good of a player Tucker was. In my opinion, that's not the case. Like, I think he's a very exciting, entertaining player, but I don't think he's good at the game. And my theory was that she was just covering her bases in case they found themselves on the Amazing Race. She does not, yeah, I don't think she thinks that he's like a good player. And so I think that she's lying because she's like, well, we might end up on the Amazing Race together. She's hilarious for that. No, I believe that. Like, I fully believe that. That's also probably true. You know, he was very well liked, so that could be it as well. I have an idea. Oh. Let's do this. I miss the living with a bunch of people. I'll be honest. I genuinely enjoyed the roommate aspect of Big Brother more than anything. Like, that was so much fun. That's so cool that Demi was just on, like, the Bachelor, like, finale, like, 20 minutes ago, and now she's in the chat, or was, like, on our stream earlier. I would have advocated for you pretty hard. That round table would have been crazy, because I just had such an investment in Chelsea winning. That I was like, I'm gonna argue for Cam, obviously, like, a little bit, because they need it for the show and stuff, but I was like, I don't necessarily want Cam to be the winner of Big Brother 26, you know, like, that's kind of wild. But if Joseph's in the final 3, I'm putting up like LeBron numbers. It would have been wild. And, like, I think that there's a universe where, like, people could fully appreciate Cam's game, but given the jury, like, it was... Yeah, Joseph, you played a good game. I feel like people would be bad. It would just be... If anyone's, like, saying you're a bad player or something like that, I just feel like they're being mean, you know? Like, I don't know. I also wish, Joseph, like, my biggest regret is conversations that I wasn't, like, responsible for having. Like, I wish that T-Core, Rubina, and Chemo would have gone upstairs with you and, like, at, like, 4 in the morning, being like, yo, we're not, like, we're cool. And I wish that they would have fought harder for me to not target Angela that week and then be like, you know what, we gotta, that is true. Demi, you, stunning. I saw your story. I almost passed out. I started hyperventilating. It was crazy. But like, I just really wish they would have been like, dude, like, I don't know. It was, bro, you know what's crazy, Joseph? You know what's crazy? They would talk about how they weren't sure if they could trust you, right? And this is so funny. They'd always be like, what are your thoughts on Joseph? And I'd be like, I like Joseph, but, you know, he's a self-interested player. We need to be careful of that. Because I was really trying to hide our final 2. And they were always so, like, openly skeptical of you. Never would fully, like, they would articulate it more with you instead of Leah. And I'm like, bro. I'm gonna run a poll real quick. Just run a quick poll. Just a quick poll. But yeah, I would be, dude, if they were better communicators, oh my god, this season would have been way better for us if they were better communicators. Because they could have included me in the plan to flip on Cedric. And if I see that the writing is on the wall and I'm not changing their minds, I'd be like, hello. Bro, Chemo's so funny. Chemo in the jury house was talking about, like, how hard of a game he was playing and stuff. I was like, okay, whatever. I was like, I don't think that that's the most accurate. I love it. You know what I was thinking about? I don't know. I think that, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think he's a good enough communicator. Like, I think he's a fine social threat, but if you're not good at communicating and you're like, I don't know. I struggle to agree with this. I think that he's a good social player, but it's not, he's not like that. Like, I don't believe that. And the reason why is there were so many unforced errors. I don't think that that's... Why didn't he work with Leah? He almost won? I don't know. I think that, like, it's crazy. Why that is... No, I don't agree with that at all. I don't agree with that at all. I know, I'm terrified to make eye contact with it. You didn't trust her. Why? He's too paranoid. Like, you can't. Like, I think that he's a really good person. And when you're really, really cool, and you're like, whatever, it's... There is so much that could have been fixed where it's unforced errors. He could have told me about what was being said behind my back, you know? Like, even on a human level. Like, that would have really endeared me to him. But instead, he didn't do that. He didn't, like, I don't know. I feel like he was so comfortable just hanging out and just playing, like, whatever games. Like, you know, he just wanted to play Mafia. Oh, Nicole, you're here. Boom, 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 boom. I would have had a conversation with Leah. I would have been like, hey, like, I would tell her, I'd be like, we need to have a conversation on like a really real level where I'm being told that you are saying that I am XYZ, and I just want to know where that's coming from, because I specifically asked, or I specifically said that I can stop, and you said to do it, and so then when you're saying that behind my back, like, that really hurts my feelings, especially when I've been on your side since the start, you know? I think that that's true, JW. Like, I think that Chemo has, like, the potential to play a good game, but just didn't. Like, he was not there to play big. Like he just wasn't. Yes, absolutely. If I'm Chemo, I would not have told Tucker that I have the power, and I would have pushed extremely hard to get the, because he wanted to go in that direction more than anything. I was very I wanted to work with the underdogs, but I was like so comfortable with my position. I was like, all right, like, if Tucker doesn't want to sit down and solidify something, like, we can wait. Like, the time will come, and then he flips on me for some reason. Like, if I'm Chemo and you're that invested in working with the underdogs, I feel like it's within his best interest to put his foot on the gas. Oh, Mackenzie was going after me off Beat Zero. So it was like, I would have loved to work with Mackenzie early on, but like, I knew instantly that she was going after me, so I was like, okay. My hand feels better. Thank you for asking, Christine. So I did that Survivor Now podcast. Did everyone enjoy it? Did anyone check it out? I love Tegwith. I think that, first of all, I love her name. And I just really like her. She has that TikTok where she's crying because she got to meet Jeff and stuff. And I think that that's like, Nicole, you don't want to know. I would be more impressed. Like, I think the Cedric vote is really impressive. I want to make that abundantly clear. That was awesome. Like, that is great TV. That's a huge moment. His biggest miscalculation was not including me. It was a huge move. It was a huge move that I respect. But my problem was it alienated someone that he was working with actively. I think that, like, I'm more invested. I think that communicating is, like, if you pull off a big move like that, it's very impressive. What's up, Kenna? I think it's certainly impressive. But I think that had he communicated with me and been like the night before, if he straight up looked at me and was like, hey, can we talk real quick? I'd be like, yeah, what's up? And if they sit down with me and say, like, hey, I'm telling you right now, bro, I'm not voting Rubina out tomorrow. If, like, whatever, like, if that means we're getting rid of Cedric, like, I'm telling you, like, we have the numbers and it's gonna happen. And I don't want you to be left out of it. I love that they didn't tell you. That's not smart, though. Because I was extremely loyal to them. I wasn't pissed at them whenever it happened. I literally, like, the second after it happened, I told them, I was like, it's okay, it's okay. Like, all this stuff. But if they told me beforehand, like, hey, like, they could have sold it where it's like, I've only died a couple times. The convo when you asked why they didn't tell you had me in tears. It was so awkward. Oh, yeah, Joseph, that was great for you. That was good for you, because that was, heat is off you, absolutely. But to me, like, Chemo being, like, a great player, the argument could be that, like, if he communicates with me, and then he brings Tucker in, and is like, we gotta work this out. And then, if I'm Chemo, I feel like I would really, like, I don't know. Because I know that I was such a good ally to Chemo and T-Core. That's what kind of drives me crazy, is I'm like, bro, you had a really, really solid ally that was asking you, like, questions and, like, would have worked with you, like, you know? And instead, he did try to do that. He asked me if I would work with Tucker, and I said, I can't trust that it would happen. I feel like there's some overestimating of, like, how hard he was pushing. Oh, fuck me. Can I do anything with copper, or did I just waste all my coal, you know? Yeah, they wanted me to believe that, like, I don't know. It was not working for me. I just got texted spoilers. This is terrible. The Amazing Race. I've been kind of like 50-50 avoiding it. I'm not like looking away when I see it on my whatever, but I just got texted from a... Okay. Okay, here we go. Now's the time. Here we go. I'm gonna get my 2 buckets, and we're going lava hunting, okay, everyone? We're going lava hunting. Yep. Oh my gosh. Joseph, I don't know how much you're on Twitter. If you're here, Joseph, I rated, which is like, I know that you've been kind of doing some looking into Twitch and things like that, like just like learning about the platform and stuff. I rated Cleo Thomas from Holes, and he like said my username like a million times, dude. He was like, every now and Quinn, do you ever think of me? Every now and Quinn. He like said my name a million times. I felt so cool. Okay, here we go. And as a movie aficionado like yourself, I felt like you would think that that was pretty neat. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if he was yes, 0. And it's so crazy. I called out his performance specifically in my interview. Oh god, my top 4 interview. I was like, Cleo Thomas's performance is so good, like all this stuff. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey, hello? Dude, it was cool. He's the coolest guy ever. He's like a nerd. Yup, everyone stay tuned. He's eating. That's all you need to know. Big dogs eat. But dude, he is such like a nerd. It's awesome. Like, he's just the coolest guy ever. Dude, Cleo Thomas. And he said my name. I'm famous. Oh, I would love that. Just, I need to message you about going on my podcast. I've been really slacking on that, but yeah. I'll remember to send you a text. I want to get like all the BB26 at some point. I should interview. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Oh, perfect, chat. This is perfect. Yes. No mining necessary. That was so... It's okay, Peachy Gomez. It's okay. I was surprised to see you here. That's right. The thing I hated the most. Oh, yeah. A lot of people assume that I didn't like Joseph. I was like, I don't know what to tell you. I was like, I thought we were good. I also think that not everyone like fully understands. Like not everyone fully understands your dry sense of humor. And so I feel like people think that and so anytime they're like, whatever, you know, Justin said whatever, I'm like, yeah, I mean, he was probably kidding. I'm like, assuming the best. Well, yeah, he was probably just kidding. I hope so. Oh, piece of iron, cool. All right, so I just have to do this. All right, chat. Oh, wait. Fuck. Oh, shit. I need to build a little basin around the staff. Okay, hold on. I think, I'm not gonna lie to you, Joseph, I think that I ate in my exit press. I feel like I showed people how smart I am. Like I feel like people saw like my emotional intelligence, and like I feel like I really displayed that I had an understanding of like the house dynamics and things. Like I'm very proud of my exit press. Okay, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep real quick. Thank you, thank you. Aw, thank you, Maddie B. I really appreciate that. I was like afterwards I was like, yeah, that was, I knew. Same with my interview with Jerry O'Connell. I was like, I left that being like, I feel that he maybe, like, not him specifically, but I was like, I feel like people probably were shocked to see me like lean forward and be like, well, I mean, this is what I was thinking, like my disappointment with getting evicted. This is where I was at. Like, I felt like I did a good job. I was very proud of that. Okay. I need this, this, and this. Single beam, right? And so, therefore, we need... Oh. Look at this. This is so smart. My brain. Here we go. Look at this. You see this? You see, chat? This is what you tune in for. This is what you tune in for. High quality, high flying antics. This is what the people want. This is what they're searching for. You know? It's like, man, no one plays Minecraft anymore. But luckily I'm here. I'm turning things around. Joseph, I talked about this earlier. I remember I was listening to an ETH Animail video about our season in the bathroom, and through the door, you were like, turn it off! I was like, oh my god. Yeah, I feel like, I'm also the best person to, like, whatever, because I try not to take things, I feel like I'm a deeply emotional person, but I'm also capable of just being like, okay, whatever. No, Minecraft fell off, and then I started streaming, you know? And now here we are. 50 billion feet in the sky. The sky. And you know what I just realized? I don't even think I'm gonna have to do... Oh, okay. I don't even think I'm gonna have to do with it. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care what others think, because the truth is, like, I've always been really underestimated, I feel like, in life, you know? When I went and, signed to play college ball, there were still people, like, questioning my skills in soccer, you know? That didn't give me the respect I deserve, things like that. Like, I've always been an easy target for someone just because I'm a little different, you know? I am kind of quirky. And I want to make it clear, like, people on Twitter, for example, will be like, I would have definitely bullied Quinn in high school. No, you wouldn't have. Hi, Demi. How are you? In the same way that I was cool with everyone in the Big Brother house, that's how it is in life. But I'm always capable of tracking that some people don't respect me as a human being, you know? And so I feel like that is what gives me the strength, I feel like, within the context of Big Brother, to not really care, because I'm like, yeah, so what? What's new? People don't fully know me, you know? Oh yeah, of course, of course. You're staring at the hunger bar? Like, don't worry about it. Check this out. Don't even stress. Now check this out. Boom. And then, boom. Oh, Boom. Okay. Nope, because it's stone. So everyone, hey, thanks, Nicole. Thanks, thanks, sister. Oh shit, I should have brought a pickaxe, shouldn't I have? Should have brought a pickaxe. They took your comment on the biggest deep dive thing too serious. Yeah, that was another thing. I was kidding. I was like, if you're talking about in the house, it was like, I was like, I'm gonna have the deep dive. Like, 99% of people like being mad at me, where they're like the ego on this guy. I'm like, I'm literally joking. I'm just a little goofball. I don't know why you think, like, what are you talking about? This is so Joseph and I are like Rick and Morty, you know, if you don't get our sense of humor, it's just like, it's because you're not, like, we have just like this really advanced adult sense of humor, like Rick and Morty, like not everyone gets Rick and Morty. It like, Rick and Morty is like this really like complex show, and it's just, you know, it's so true. This is huge. We're just, yeah, we're just so smart. They're so smart. This is taking so fucking long. I don't know what to do. Honestly. Here we go. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Well. I definitely thought I was gonna be able to make that. Oh shoot. Yeah, I think putting up T-Core is the right move. Honestly, the real right move would have been putting up Angela, Chelsea, and Cam, and then praying to God people send home Chelsea. Spoiler alert, they won't. Like, I would have had to put up T-Core liked me before I put up Chemo and Rubina, but my thing is like, bro, they were the easiest pawns ever. Demi, thank you so much for stopping by. So good to see you. Huge fan of your work. I DM'd you. I DM'd you, and I feel like you should read it. Boom. Look at this. Oh shit. On Instagram. On Instagram. I just Okay. I didn't think that you would be able to see that in the sky. That's killing me. So we're gonna have to fix that. And this is how. This is how we fix it. We're just gonna build a quick little pickaxe. Right, wait. I should go this way. Good night. Oh my gosh, Nicole, I feel like I have like the worst luck with fog like that. Watch this. This is so smart. Okay, you make it into right? Boom. Shakalaka! What's up? Yeah! Well, wait. Wait. The funny thing about, like, the perception with Joseph and I with Leah is people are like, man, she, like, whatever. But I think it's important to say that, like, when she uses the veto, right? And people are like, wow, she's got these guys. It's like, well, Joseph and I, like, it's smart. If someone does something in the Big Brother house, it's important that you have, like, a short, like, forgiveness cycle. Like, it is in your best interest to accept someone's apology and just try to move forward versus... Yeah, that's another thing is, like, she just doesn't listen. Like, bro. Because also, Joseph needs her vote, right? And if she picks up this idea that Joseph is mad at her, but it's not like she was playing us. Like, that's the thing. I would respect it. Like, I would have respected the Angela move if she was in the diary room being like, I have zero intention of going to the end with Joseph and Quinn, and I actually need Joseph to go this week because it'll shrink my threat level because people see us as a obvious trio. I want to be a Lone Ranger. She wouldn't have taken either of you to the end, I'll be honest. I don't know about that. She probably would have taken Joseph. Not me. Because she told me week 1, on day 10, she told me that she was like, you'll beat me in the end. And I'm like, cool. She would have tried to take Angela. Yeah, she would have tried. She's so, oh my god, she's so. She would have, no, because, no, this is what's crazy, Kate Bear. She thinks that Angela would have won Big Brother 26. So it's like, the idea that, that, like, because I know what you're saying. I think that I can't trust that Leah would take me. I think she would have taken Joseph, but like if it was me, Leah, and Mackenzie in the finals and she won, I think that she would convince herself to take Mackenzie for some reason. And not out of like, I think, because I think she loses to Mackenzie. I don't know. It's impossible to ask. Because it's not like she'll... I don't think so, Amber. I think that she would have been... But I think she would have thought that she could beat Mackenzie, maybe? I don't know. I think that I would have told her, I would have been like, Leah, like, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you lose against Mackenzie. You have a chance because Chemo, like, I would lie, and I would say, like, Chemo, T-Core, and Rubina are all really mad at me, same with Chelsea, and so your best bet is to, like, take me, and if you think I'm gonna beat you, at least you're losing to your final two instead of Mackenzie. I'm like, I just don't even think that would have worked. I just don't think that, I don't think there's anything I could have done. Joseph told her to tell T-Core to target the guys, and then she takes it too far and says specifically me and Joseph. And it's like, well, Leah, if you just say like Leah could have just been like, hey, I think that we should do something with the girls. Like, I feel like that's what the direction we should go in. Instead, she's throwing me under the bus, which only created a negative perception of her amongst the house. And that's another thing is, like, people kept, like, Taryn, for example, he loved telling me about how Leah was talking shit about me. But I'm like, it's not like it ever worked. And so that was kind of my perception in the house as well, where I'm like, yeah, okay, and so she's going after me. She's being a terrible ally. That annoys me for sure, and it, like, hurts my feelings. But it's also like, I don't know. Wes, yeah, I'm driving from Oklahoma to Texas. I'm pretty excited about it. I can't wait to see all the fans. I can't wait to see the casting people. I haven't seen them since, like, finale night. And that's it. But... oh, that's so cool, Wes. I can't wait to meet you. We should take a picture. I'm really excited to meet all the people at the... oh my gosh. This is crazy. I'm not whoa, no. I won't do any, like, the casting stuff. I'm gonna film some content of, like, what's up, my name is Quinn. I was on Big Brother 26, and I'm out here with the fans, and I'm gonna ask people, like, who's your favorite player? Let's say you get on Big Brother 26, okay? This is your moment. Which player would you want to emulate the most? Which HOH competition would you rather? Kiss, Marry, Evict. Zingbot, Otev, or something like that. I'm gonna just drive. Oh, wait. You're flying from, whoa. I don't know. I hope so. That'd be so cool, Ella, me talking to the future winner. But I would do, like, Kiss, Marry, Evict, Veto, HOH, or AI Arena. You know, like, stuff like that. I'm gonna write down a lot of questions, and I'm gonna have, like, 4 posts worth of content of, like, man in the street style interviews. I'm gonna try to convince one of my friends to come with me and film. Bro, Joseph, I did a Kiss, Marry, Evict night, and that was really fun. I should do that again this week. Bye, Brianna. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate seeing you in the chat. Honestly, it's very cool. I'm telling you, dude, like, our season is the coolest guys. No one is, like... what I really like is we do not have ties to, like, toxic masculinity on our season for the guys. Yep, I'm gonna do the first 3 boots as well. Oh my god. My pickaxe broke. Ain't no way, dude. Don't worry, I got this. Don't worry, I got this. Wait. Don't worry, I'm on it. This is really smart. Don't worry. Hey, don't stress, chat. Hey, everyone in the chat, I need you to relax. Okay? I can sense you're all freaking out. You've never been here before. You've never played Minecraft like me. You know? Boom. Any questions, chat? Any questions? On the most competitive reality TV show out there. Everyone calm down! This is what I imagine a caveman, their reaction to this. Okay. Boom. Boom. Ow! Hey, and you know what? Just to be sure. Just to cover my bases here. Yeah, as far as like traveling states, are they not doing anything in Florida? Like, that's kind of shocking. Oh, dude, yeah, I texted you where I was like, that's so fucking awesome, and then I was gonna text you some more after the stream, and probably tomorrow morning, but, if you wanted to share now, what was it like talking to, like, McCrae? Is he doing well? Like, I heard that he used to stream for a little bit. But that's really cool. I really like, you and I, Joseph, have attracted very different people, like alumni. It's very, very funny. Like, you and I are like very similar. I think so. I think I saw that, Gabby. I would... Yes, that's Joseph. Not Joseph, McCrae wearing his bandana as a headband. I thought about it. I was like, yo, that's cool. Have you seen the video about Rudd where the Big Brother YouTuber ends up being related to Rudd somehow? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Where he's talking about how he tried to buy Rudd's, like, fish shirt, which I tried to find online. Or Judd, sorry. I read Joe Rudd and I got confused, but Judd, yeah. I tried to find Judd's shirt to bring into the Big Brother house. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, chat? This. Damn it. This, the Judd connection. And he's related to this guy. But I looked into, oh yeah, this took 20 seconds. I put no real thought into this. But, and this isn't like the order or anything, but. That's very funny. Joseph, do you know who messaged me? You'll think this is sick. Diane from season 5 DM'd me on Instagram and said, I loved you on BB, and then did an emoji with like a... I was like, oh my god. Get there, get there. Good night, Amber. Thank you so much. And Amber, thank you again for helping me with the Drag Race casting. I have that graphic made. I'll send that to you and show you what it looks like. That's awesome, dude, right? She still watches Big Brother. Yeah. She has a post of Angela on her, and I think she's like, she's talking about like Crazy Eyes. Like it was like whenever that was the thing, she posted about it. It was like, but she liked me. I'm like, ah! That's so cool. I think Diane and I would get along, just because she was also like a very dry sense of humor. I don't want to say hater energy, but you know, she's got a little bit of a negativity. Yo, do you know, Joseph, do you know what that is? That's our version of Johnny Fairplay when he was like, you know, I made the Kardashians happen. We're gonna be old, hateful people, and we're gonna be like, you know, we made Crazy Eyes happen, actually. Our crime to lead to Crazy Eyes happening, we supported the crazy lady. We said everything's gonna be okay. She's immediately crashing out. We gave her everything. Yeah, yo, fuck Johnny Fairplay. And we said that. Let the record show, all right? This is an anti-Johnny Fairplay broadcast. You were rude to us, and so therefore we're matching your energy. Had you been nice to us, then we would have been really interested in being your friend and celebrating reality TV together. But instead, you were super mean to us. And so therefore, we don't like you. If you had been nice to us, we would have loved you. And let the record show, there's plenty of time. There's plenty of time for you to fix this relationship. If you told us, had you looked at us in the eyes and said, hey, listen, this is still possible. If he came up to us and said, hey, I realize I talked to you real sideways and over the edge. I'm really sorry. I don't want to be that guy that leaves people feeling bad about our interactions. I'm really sorry. I'd be like, you know what, man? I get it. Lots of alcohol was being drank that night. No hard feelings. But until that happens, yeah, he'll never apologize. Joseph cooked him. Joseph gave him a taste of what, like, to me, watching these two kings showdown, I'll tell you what this felt like. It felt like an old man finding out that, like, the NBA, despite what you've heard, you know, oh, they're soft, they don't play defense. To me, Joseph showing down against Johnny Fairplay felt like a guy who played defense in the 90s getting posterized by LeBron James, where it's like, oh, you thought because you're from the before times, you thought it was sweet? No, watch the new kid on the block. All right, just because we're nice and we're on like a recent season of reality TV doesn't mean we don't have like daggers for words, you know? It really felt like a new era, being like, what, you thought it was gonna be close? I just realized that I did this. Boom. Boom. Shakalaka. Thank you. This is my fraternity's crest. This is a little lamp for wisdom. This is peace. This is courage. This is loyalty. Yeah, this is gentlemanship. You know, all kinds of stuff. I did. No, Nicole, when I tell you, I had this stuff down. I had it down. Joseph, no, what you said was even funnier. You were like, yeah, yeah, remember when the coolest thing you've ever done was 20 years ago? Hey! Your Honor, there's been a murder. What it felt like, me getting bullied, and I couldn't believe it was happening. Cause I was like, oh yeah, I know the Greek alphabet. I know it backwards. I was so blown away that someone was being mean to me, right? Like, I couldn't believe it. It really felt like the meme where it's like, Jarvis, kill that guy. It was like, Joseph, kill this guy. Joseph, have you seen Mickey 17 yet? You don't remember it? It's like alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta, eta, theta, iota, kappa, lambda, mu, nu, xi, omicron, pi, rho, sigma, tau, upsilon, phi, chi, psi, omega. Come on. What's up? Joseph, kill this guy? It's so good, right? I'm loving it. I loved it. I think that, and this isn't controversial, like, this is the most, like, obvious thing ever, but I think that, Edward Cullen, or not Edward Cullen, what's his real name? Robert Pattinson is so good. Sunray. I saw the marketing that you guys use. I think it looks great. Like the little peach guy, and he's like the vintage whatever. I thought that looked great. You're in South Carolina. Ella, you're gonna have to start driving, is what it sounds like. Hell yeah. I would be interested in living in Florida. My only problem is that like it's too humid. It's like my marching band, we like got this discounted rate to go to Disney, and it's just like it was miserable. My skin was breaking out. Like it's just too humid for me. I'm just a kid, you know? I'm just a freaking kid. I'm literally like, dude. That'd be great, dude. I'm a decent roommate. I just require attention. Which you would probably hate. That would be Joseph's worst nightmare. I just get bored hanging out, so like, I would just, whenever I had roommates, I'd be like, knocking on their door. I'm like, yo, you just want to hang out in the living space or what? But I just think that, I don't know. I just think Tampa's too humid. I'm not strong enough. Oh shit. Fuck. Dude, I would love to move to Canada. I would love Canada. Is there a lot of like social media stuff happening in Canada? I want to move to LA because like I feel like I made so many new friends on reality TV that I want to hang out with everyone in LA, and like You know, I think I would really enjoy the community aspect, and I would be able to plan events and have reality TV people show up is kind of the thing. I'd move in with Cedric too. Cedric would be a good roommate. He's so clean. Oh, I forgot I was bi. Listen, if we were ever roommates, just know, I would always be down to hang out. Let's do this. Oh. Yeah, I want to go to LA. Also, like, I applied for a marketing job in LA, so if I got that, that'd be so sick. Good night, Joseph. Thank you for hanging out, dude. It's such a pleasure. I miss hanging out with you in real life. I need to ask your advice later, too. That's not good advice. Or it's not good, but I need to quit avoiding it, and I need to ask you some questions. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'll text you. Okay, I need this to make the sticks, right? And everyone's talking about it. I remember one time in the jury house, and this is gonna get people upset, but Angela asked me, and I told Joseph this as he's leaving, so it's not a news story, but she just asked me point blank. Super disgusted. Oh, Gabby, good night. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of your day. She asked me, like, really judgmentally, Quinn, do you look up to Joseph? And I was like, what? I was like, yeah. I was like, in the sense that, like, I was like, I mean, in the sense that, like, I look up to all my friends, you know? I try to surround myself with people that I respect, and, like, you know, so it's like, I guess in that case, yeah, I look up to Joseph, of course. I look up to all my friends. And it's like, what's wrong with looking up to Joseph? Like, Joseph is a smart guy, you know? Like, it's so random. Like, why? As if that would be the craziest thing, you know? What's up, Dennis? How are you? Is this Dennis that used to work at Doane University? Mi hablo inglés. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Bro, I was so excited. I was like, yo, what do I do in this situation? Spend the rest of the stream just like translating everything. Muy bonita. Demi es muy bonita. That's as much Spanish as I've got. Biblioteca. How do you say pickaxe in Spanish? El pickaxe. Do we have any Spanish speakers in chat? The only Spanish I know is like aquí, mira, and puta. And oh, what's it called? El pickaxe. This is crazy. So there's like, I didn't know that this is what it meant. Let the record show, I did not know that this is what that meant. But some of my teammates, I was like, hey, what do I say if someone's like getting too physical? Like, you know, they're trying to size me up or something when we're playing. And are we allowed to swear? Probably. And so they taught me like puto and stuff like that. But they also taught me this word. It starts with an M, and it means fairy in Spanish, which is then used to, it's like the F slur. It's your straight, oh yeah, I mean, if you want, like, I don't mind. And so, that's crazy, right? And so I was in game saying stuff that I didn't know what it meant, and then finally, I asked my one of my teammates from Venezuela, like, you know, we're in the game, and this guy, we're shoulder checking each other, and I said it. I looked at him, I said it after I bodied him off the ball, and this is the first time I was like, I had ever played, you know, this is like my freshman year, and my teammate, this is the first time. And, yeah, but I always accept it, Nicole. Every time you get caught up by the police, I always pay your bail. And so I said that, and he just looked at me like, what? And I was like, yeah, what's up? What's up, puto? Like, what's up? And he's like, bro, stop. And he told me what it meant, and I felt so bad, and we laugh about it to this day. I can't even say gay on some streams. Well, it's important to, like, what do you mean by that? Like, derogatory? Like, are you trying to say, like, trying to say it derogatorily, or what? Boom. Ella instantly getting silenced? That's crazy. I also think it's funny that, I know she's not in the chat right now, but Def Not Another Heather, she has above her name, in perpetuity, potentially avoiding, like, whatever. Like, suggesting that she's a second account of someone who was banned. I'm like, well, she's not, so. Oh, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I'm like, okay, come on. The way I'm fighting for my life here. Oh my gosh. Hell yeah, Ella. A ban evader, that's what it is. Oh, perfect. Once we get to Bedrock, then we'll stop doing this. I'm sorry if this is boring, but I feel like the whole point of Minecraft Monday is to just yap and answer any questions and stuff like that. That's usually what I use my Minecraft Mondays for, is yapping. So one of my goals is to build a mine. So this is what I'm doing. I'm mining right now, you know? Yeah, exactly, Ella. Like, if I'm playing Fortnite, I'm not able, like, I wouldn't have been able to talk as much with Joseph. But since it's Minecraft, I'm like, oh, yeah. What would you do if when you're okay, so yes, you would go? Probably not. What would you do if when you're okay, so he said yes, would go? Oh, yeah, the graphic doesn't look great. I don't know who's making it. They send it in the chat and I post it. Okay, perfect. I was out of the loop on that one. I was not. I've seen, that reminds me of like the oven meme with Garfield. I was thinking about getting Whataburger tonight, but then I remembered, I think my mom cooked up some like chicken pot pie or something. I do need to buy a CD player tonight. Walmart closes at 11. Yeah, the graphic doesn't look great. Everyone's picture is so small. They're including like the quote-unquote celebrity host, which is just Michael. And Michael seems really nice. Let the record show. Michael seems really nice. My thing is like, I don't think anyone, this is kind of, I don't think this is a mean thing to say. But it's like, I don't think anyone is going on the Big Brother cruise to see Michael from the Traders. Because it's like, yeah. Nicole, please pull up. I would love to see you there. And if it's really expensive, Ella's only there for Michael, celebrity host. And this goes for anyone else that's in Florida. If OTE is like too expensive and you can't make it, please let me know and I will plan. I'll get like an Airbnb like I did last year with some BB26ers probably. And we'll do like a hangout in Florida. And then that'll be like and then it's free, and we're all at like a Buffalo Wild Wings hanging out. There are monsters nearby. Where? Where? Ugh. I feel like I've had so many questions for you, but now that you're here and real, I just don't know. That's totally fair. Quinn, thank you so much for staying up tonight. I really appreciate you. I hope you have a great rest. Oh, I love that. All your Disney friends? That's cute. Oh. Okay. Okay, noted. I wish you would have asked more questions. I love answering. I straight up do like 10-minute cameos. If people provide me with enough content to yap about, I will happily talk your ear off about any question you have. Like, I remember I was asked about like the wardrobe and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my god, that's so fun. Oh wait, this is important. Yes. Ella, I thought that was you. That's what reminded me. And that was a great question. That was a really, really good one. Yeah, well, Ella, if you have any other questions. Other games that I play Fall Guys, I play Fortnite. I talk a lot about like Deal or No Deal Island and other reality TV shows like Survivor and Traitors, and I'll cover Big Brother, stuff like that. We can do Among Us. I'm gonna try to do an Among Us stream with other reality TV people. Like in the middle of the season of Survivor, I'm gonna try to bring back everyone who was there. You know, oh, I was gonna say this when Joseph was in the chat. You know what's crazy? So the same way he was like, Big Brother 15 people love me, which is crazy. I do think I would have done really well in Big Brother 25. And here's why. I think that I still would have had the same social game, right? Crushing it. But I think that, like, think about it. Me and Jag are really good friends in real life. And so I think that that would have translated to in the season. Comps were a lot more physical, a lot more cardio based. So now I'm a comp threat instead of it being all those like memory comps and shit. Jared won the wall. I can beat Jared. Like, come on now. I lost to Tucker, of all people. So it's like, you know, like, I think I could have won that. I think Jag would have been difficult to beat in, like, the BB Comics. Like, that would have been hard, because he, you know, he straight up did the fastest anyone's ever done it. So it would be wild for me to assume that I would beat him. But, you know, like, my whole, like, I'm really good at competitions where you can hustle, you know? And so I think that Izzy would have liked me. Heisem would have found a way to have a problem with me just because he's not the brightest. I'm kidding. He's just mean to me. And the rest of my season. Let that be very clear. That's why I'm talking shit. But I think that I would have done fine. I think I would have done really, really well. Now, that is true. I do think... yeah, thank you, Maddie. That's very sweet. I do think that I'm good on most seasons. My problem is, like, if I was on season 6, I am really counting on them finding me endearing because they were all just such cool kid energy, you know? And I was not, like, lame in high school, but, like one of my friends who's now an English teacher, so, friend is very liberal, but, yeah, they would have said some crazy shit. I think that, like, from my season, in terms of getting a call back, that's, hey, I'm not bad, you know? I'm not the worst. I'm not the worst. I'm just kidding. My stomach is not defined. But sorry, Joseph. Well, I think, hold on, I think that, I don't think Tucker would do it again because he wanted to quit, right? Like, it like, you know, he didn't super love it in the Big Brother house, and, you know, he was very demanding from production, right? But I don't know what the role production plays in the casting of All Stars, you know? Is it strictly up to the casting team? Because if so, then he's getting he's getting a red carpet rollout, right? And And I think it'd be deserved. You know, he worked really hard on the season. They gave him a really, really good edit. Nobody ever saw the footage of him saying he wants to quit, like the casuals. So, you know, they have a star here, and they put him on The Amazing Race. I think realistically I have a better chance than Chelsea because Chelsea won. And so I don't know if Chelsea has anything to prove. And I think she has a great shot of getting called. That's why she's an S tier. Hi, Mariana. It depends how she did in The Amazing Race. Yeah, Nicole, I just made this 2 seconds ago. My bet, top 3 AFP in the winner, we should have a really, really, really good chance of getting a call, especially because we were all exciting. There's drama here, right? There's drama. There's like all this stuff. I just realistically, I think Tucker gets a call. Who would I want to see? I feel like we got Tucker. It's fine. He wanted to quit. Who would I want to see? Oh, Mackenzie is in A tier, by the way, of who probably gets a call. T-Cores was not that high either. This is who I would want to see. Yeah, I that was kind of dumb. I don't know why I had Mackenzie down so low. She has unfinished business. I think she would be a great call for All-Stars. I think she would be a great call. She has like the unfinished business like Cody did. And so for that, I think she'd be a great call. I feel like Brooklyn is such a strong player. Like, do we need to watch Chelsea kick butt again? I don't know. I think it would be great. I really like Chelsea in the house. I really like Chelsea on TV. But I have no idea. I think that I'm a lock. Just because I feel like I earned it. I was a really good person in the house. Like, maybe Cedric. Here's the thing. If we have all these people, do we need Cedric, the 1-year-old that volunteered for the block? And then, you know, like, I don't know. Like, what's he gonna bring in the house? He's very loyal. From a production side of things, loyalty is not the most exciting thing to film, right? Unless you're witnessing him have to choose in the finals between like him having to make a decision and break that loyalty is much more interesting. But I just think that, like, yeah, he's handsome, but like, did he earn it? And that's like really disrespectful, and I get that. And maybe he crushes it on the challenge and gets himself some edge, and then it's like, okay, then now there's a narrative, especially like if they think that there's drama between he and I. There's not, but maybe if they think that. But I mean, I don't know. I think she, I don't know. But I just think that, like, I think Brooklyn should get a call. I think she did a great job. I think that she doesn't deliver like they want her to. I think that they would put her in the house, and then All Stars would be like, hey, so that's an agent of chaos who is only going to harsh the vibe. I think Cedric would do fine. I think he's also entertaining TV. I think he's good. I just don't think that, like, the guy who volunteered to go on the block, I don't know. Also, this is Heather. This is like likelihood of people getting a call for All-Stars. Honestly, no. I would put Cedric in there. I would put Cedric there. Because think about it. Cedric, you know, he got voted out in a very dramatic flip. I take it back. He's an A tier. I don't think. My thing is, would be a great person to... Mackenzie's a great person to call for All-Stars, right? So now you have one BB26er. Brooklyn is a great person to call for All-Stars. Why did you move Tucker down? Because he wanted to quit. Right? Like, I just don't think that, like, for All-Stars, I don't think you should consider someone who wanted to leave the house and stuff like that. Because then it's like, you're just always going to run that risk again, you know? Like, he has supersonic hearing. He could hear the cameras ringing, and it was, like, driving him crazy, and he was flipping out, right? Like, everyone remembers when he was in the backyard and was throwing the, like, weights around and was, like, really pissed off, right? Like, everyone knows that happened. So to me, it's just like, are we going to test fate again and see this happen? I don't know. And so it's like, for me, the reason why Cedric wouldn't be an S tier callback is because I think I should get a call. I think Mackenzie for sure should get a call. This one specifically is who I would want. If it was like CBS, I feel like Angela's an S tier. And it's, oh, also, that's more realistic. Yeah, that's who I would want to get a call. He'd be okay. But it's just like, who I would want. And so I think I get a call. I think that Mackenzie gets a call. Brooklyn should get a call. Chelsea very likely gets a call, you know? And so that's 4 people from BB26. How many BB6ers were there? You had James, Janelle, Kaser, and Howie. That was 4, you know? Yeah, I think Cedric just becomes a challenge star. I think that I'm so fine with that. I don't need him on Big Brother. I really like him. It was mentioned, like, the way that he handled, forgot I was by pointing this out, the way that he handled Tucker in the house is good gameplay, but that's not what they want on TV, you know? Yes, I think that we're the new BB6. Everyone loved Big Brother 6. I think everyone loves Big Brother 26. And so I expect us to get the call for a lot of stuff, you know? And that fills me with a lot of pride. Like, I am never, like, I don't think we're competing like this. It just makes me very happy for my friends. Anyone who got the call, I'm proud of. Yeah, Cedric famously formed a majority alliance and was willing to ride that out, you know? Like, and hey, thank goodness he was naive enough to trust it, right? Like, thank God, for my sake. But it's like, you know, do they need another one of those? But I could see him being a random person that gets a call, and they're like, yeah, we want to see Cedric. But if he got a call over me, I'm telling you right now, I would be crazy disrespectful online. It would be insane. He came up with a great alliance name. Wait, which name? I think I should be the only man. Yeah, I think I should be the only man that gets a call. TBH. I think that's valid. Because I'm like, come on. Oh, quality control? Yeah, that was fire. That was so sick. That was incredible. Quality control 8. I was thinking like the Mandem, like British gangsters or like whatever. And when he said quality control, I was like, that's sick. Yep. Based on that, I hope you're the only man that doesn't get a call back. That would be their loss. That would straight up be a bad decision for them. Getting me on their show is not stunt casting. It's a good decision, you know? I know my value. Oh, I would love to do that. I have all of them written down, and I don't know where my notebook is, but... I hope so. I hope so, K-Bear. I think it makes sense. Like, Bojangles, I think so. Don't they have really good fries there? I would expect it, because, like, the casuals really like me. I have a really good relationship with production. I was really, like, easy to work with. I sound like Tom Sandoval. But, like, I was really easy to work with. They would call me into the diary room at, like, 4 in the morning, and I'd be like, yeah, hey, don't worry about, like, boys. Like, I love this. Like, you call me in whenever you want. It doesn't make a difference to me. I don't want to do that. Twitter. Tom Sandoval. I can't believe I was at his bar and I had no idea who he was. I feel so bad. You know, as like a reality TV super fan, I feel like I should be in the know. I wouldn't mind seeing Corey in America get a call either, though. Like, you know how they had Rachel and Brendan? I wish that there's a universe. I hope for All Stars 3, I find myself in the Big Brother house with Corey in America. Because I know, like, they can win mental comps, I can win physical comps, and I would actually be loyal to them. Like, those are my friends, like, for real. And then... unfortunately, I don't think America would get the call. Well, she was a big character. I don't know. Well, not for the casual, like the casuals. Other than, well, the casuals love America and Corey because showman stuff, right? And like they both are really cool people. But like the show, I feel like didn't show it off in the best. But I would love to play with them. I think that would be super cool. What happens at Final 3? I'm taking whoever I beat. And I get cut by those two, so you already know that I'm selling them out. But I like the idea of being with a duo like that that's noticeable, so they get taken out. It'd be very funny. It would be Corey, like, trying to reel in America and I as we're, like... I think that's true. But I don't like the idea that they have to choose between Corey and I. But if that is what happened and it was like me in America, oh my god. I would move mountains for America. I'd be like, bro, I got you. Don't even stress. We're getting through this. I would probably need her help in the early game. Like, depending on how people perceive me. But then, late game, I feel like that's when I'm able to provide more value to her. From Big Brother 25, I feel like, Corey would be sick. He would be sick. AmeriCorey for Cupid Games. Ella, you're mine. Yes, queen. From Big Brother 25, I feel like Jag is a shoo-in. I have a really good relationship with Jag. That's my friend. I text Jag more than I text people from my season. And I don't text Jag a lot, but that's my dog. So I feel confident with that. Who else? I don't think Izzy gets a call for All Stars, unfortunately. Do we think Cam gets a call? Not BB26 Cam, but BB25 Cam. He kind of fell off. I mean, but did he, like, you know, like, did he, like, I guess he didn't get the call for, Well, like, you didn't get a call for Amazing Race. I think that's true. That's true. But I feel like with Izzy, I don't know. I guess I'm always just scared of them editing people out, you know? Like, when people don't get enough of an edit, I get scared that they wouldn't get that call. Even though I would love it, because I really do like Izzy. From Big Brother 23, I think Hannah Chada is a shoo-in. And Derek X. And I have a good relationship with them. I talked to Hannah the night of my finale night, and I was like trying really hard to like keep it chill. I was like starstruck. I was so excited to meet her, because she's just someone I really, really, really respect. And I was just like, oh my God. And I was talking to her, and I was like, but I think she's a perfect person to call. Tiffany has had a lot of postseason drama, and I don't know if that's more of a reason to cast her or not. I could see that. Oh, ooh, Cassie, ooh, ooh. But I do think you're right. I think she's gorgeous. We are crushing it. We're crushing it right now. We're eating this for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Here's the thing, if Taylor like gets a call and Tiffany's on, Claire, I would love if Claire got a call. I want Claire to get the call for Survivor. Like, if I'm not getting the call for Survivor, I want Claire to. Claire on Traders as well, but I want her to win Survivor first. Ugh. I should text Claire and be like, hey, you better be getting you better be like in casting for Survivor 50. I want Izzy to just get all the things in life. Perfecto. Yeah, where are my Claire fans at? Oh yeah. What's a good show? What's a good show on What's a good show on like Netflix? I don't even know. Oh, Ella, I love that you're predictable like that. I have not watched Severance yet. I need to, but it's just too hard. It's impossible. It truly feels like a Herculean task. Christine, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest. I think in 7 minutes I'm gonna call it. Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt is one of my faves, but it's so niche. Okay, wait. Let me look that up. I will check that out. Okay. It's like can I recommend Cobra Kai to a pretty lady? You know, like, is that a good move? Because I really like it, but I know it's not the best. I've never seen Ted Lasso either. I've also never seen Glee. I want to watch with all of you. I want to watch Teen Wolf. The Good Place. Okay. I would love that. Nicole, I need your opinion on, oh gosh, the Descendants musical. Say a Little Prayer. What is that one about again? My friend John Selesky of John Selesky Barber Services, he, this is so messed up, but he helped direct a musical of the Descendants, and I struggled with it. I was like, okay, I can't do this. Like, and I bet for kids, like, I watched the movie to get the full context after I watched the musical. Like, that's how good of a job he did. I watched it to be supportive of John as well. But, okay, wait. Okay, we don't have any more of those. So, oh, hell yeah, Heather. That's what I'm freaking talking about. But witnessing a 30-year-old play like who's supposed to be like a 15-year-old just felt crazy to me. And they're talking like a Disney 15-year-old, and I'm like, when a 15-year-old is talking like this, I can almost buy it. But whenever you're talking like this, I know you're 30, you know? Or maybe 25, you know? But now John is gonna be in the, whatchamacallit, musical, Sweeney Todd. Yeah, I just wasn't the audience, so I'm like, It was also the fact that John wasn't acting in it, so like, anytime I know someone who's acting, I just have like the biggest smile on my face, and I'm so hyped. I'm like, yo, this is awesome. Like, my friend is killing it and performing. But like, I don't know. Nicole, is this the Legally Blonde musical that you're talking about? Or is that Ella? Oh, that's you, Nicole. Okay. We have so many theater people, it's hard to keep track, but I'm happy I was right. You all do deserve that respect. I'm on no show right now. This is terrible. Well, like, I feel like it's so much more work to not like ask questions, be interested in what you're all doing, you know, because it's like you're here every day. I was in bed, speaking of Heather, Heather, I was in bed before midnight last night as well, and then I woke up at 2 in the morning. I was like, and then I was up. I was awake. Oh yeah, we are crushing the cobblestone. People are asking, they're like, Quinn, can you give the cobblestone a break, please? Please, Quinn. Oh man, you're just too tough. Like, you're too bad. Like, you're awesome. Like, oh my god. It's just like, what am I to do? Oh, okay, gang. Okay. It is time to big dog dip. Are you enjoying Minecraft? Okay, whoa, wait, hey, buddy, hey. You should have been in Godspell. You should have been. Let's do this. Let's see if anyone's on Twitch right now. Any besties? Oh, yup. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. I respect all of you, and it means a lot that you take the time out of your busy days to hang out, to chillax. And so we're gonna raid Mr. Doing More. If you could let him know the Cult of Quinn has arrived, I appreciate all of you. And keep your eyes peeled for some content. I'm posting that thing tonight, and I'll make the necessary edits and stuff like that. But bye.
You're a sellout, bro.
Ryan Lochte, you're Quinn, thank you for the raid. This is, oh god, how do I explain this? Quinn, this is not.
Yeah.
Oh, Quinn, if you're trying to learn Clock Tower from this is not the time to learn Clock Tower. This is not the learning stream.
Really is the silly game.
We have a gifted sub to Ekin Sue. Oh Jesus Christ! Thank you for the raid and the gifted sub. Ryan Lochte, your defense.
Lochte being on a work call.
What's
Ryan
he
Lochte's
doing?
on a work call, right?
Yeah, he's on a work call.
What?
He said, I'm definitely faithful.
Definitely faithful.
Does anybody trust? Sure.
Can I wait? Can I add pertinent?
Go for it.
Just say it.
Is anybody claiming a good roll that modifies outsider count?
No.
Okay, yeah, I would rather vote on this than Ben. Can somebody put their hand up for me?
I think Haley is actually a better vote here.
I